Hey everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be looking at and reviewing Don't Toy With Me, Mr. Nagatoro. First of all, before we begin, if you want to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as that cheeky notification bell to be notified when more videos drop. Oh dear god, is this literally taking Uzaki Chan and literally just piling on a load of energy and taking it to a different level? I kind of saw this one, and I've seen the manga before and been told a few things, and it is just absolutely insane. It was like looking at Uzaki Chan but being meaner. And from videos that I've seen talking about this, dear god, there is a lot more coming from what I've heard. I'm very tempted on reading the manga though, and then maybe doing like a review of that one. But at the moment, this is absolutely insane. But let's jump into the review. It's kind of set to get you into it. There's three major parts. There's the meeting of the characters, then you have the art part, and then the kind of walk home thing. So it was really kind of weird seeing this, because normally when you see these sorts of animes, you know there's a little bit of a, hey, let's get together type thing, or I like you, so I'm going to toy with you. So you meet the main character, who is called Senpai all the way through. And I had to look up his name because it's not really said anywhere in the first part of it. His name is Nato Hayachi or something like that. I apologize for getting it wrong, but we're going to call him Senpai all the way kind of through these reviews that we do. Now, so the very first one is that, I think that Nagatoro has actually seen him and likes him a lot. So she's chosen him. So when everyone's looking at his manga, because he kind of comes into this library where he wants to do his homework and then he wants to go home. But in this part, you feel like he's just going to be this character that is going to be like, oh, I can't take it, and then shout. But, and I hate to say this, for the 3 episodes that I've watched so far, I think he's going to be one of those characters that irritates me, because he's always nervous. You could go up to him and go boom and be like, oh, and then he would hide away, or walk down the street and be like, oh, I'm not going to see anything. He is a character that I generally don't like, and it's just the tropes. But I'm hoping he grows and actually becomes a better person, rather than just scared or a scaredy cat and then running away all the time, because it just doesn't feel right, and it just feels he's annoying. He's really goddamn annoying. So in this first one, all Nagatoro's friends just leave because they're going to go meet cute boys, or they're going to go to a restaurant or something. And she stays behind so that she can look at his work, and then she teases him, says, oh, you put yourself in this, this is what you think you are, but you're not like this, and it doesn't work. And she does this really cool kind of combat move where it's all quick punches, then roundhouse kick, and then standing there. And he gets it in his head oh, I'm going to go and do this. I'm going to go up and I'm going to try and kiss her. Because in his manga that he's drawn, the hero literally grabs the back of her hair like that, moves it and goes, hey, and then they just kiss. And he chickens out and he stops it and he's like, oh, I'm not going to do anything. And she laughs at him. She's like, oh, you're definitely not the character that you have drawn. No, 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 no. And she just kind of really plays into it. And it's kind of weird. So in the next part, where he's drawing, he wants to be I'm guessing a manga illustrator, or just at least an artist. So he starts kind of drawing quite a bit, and he's drawing this kind of, I think it's something kind of really weird. And he prefers, and he says this in later episodes, he prefers to draw just still things, not real models. So this is when Nagatoro just barges in, and she's looking around going, okay, what do we do? What do we do? Is there anyone here? And there isn't. So she kind of bullies him into drawing her as a life model and stuff like that. And it does work. And she's like, oh, I'll give you a reward, and kind of leans in, say, I'm going to kiss you or reward you with this if you do this and draw me quite well. And he's really nervous. He doesn't want to do it first, but she really forces him to do it, which is a bit kind of, but I'm guessing this is the tone of the anime. With all of this, soon after, he draws her quite well, I've got to admit, very nicely. And she's like, close your eyes, lean in. And he's like, oh my god, what's she going to do? She's going to kiss me, she's going to kiss me. And then he makes his lips into the point where he's going to kiss her back. But what happens after this is she flicks him on the head, and I think in a way either that was the reward or she literally was going to kiss him if he didn't start the kiss her back or something like that. So it was a little bit kind of I just generally kind of thought, oh, why can't he, it would have been cool if she gave him a kiss on the cheek, but no, it's just full on flick in the head, and that is particularly it. So your next part in this, and this is one thing that gets me, is they start walking home together, and she jokes about saying, hey, can I ask you out? Can we do this? Can we do that? And he's like, oh, and then she just goes, nope, I was just joking all along. And that kind of made me go, huh, okay, cool. So I kind of thought it'd been cool if he was like, yeah, and that's how it starts. But I'm guessing if anyone who's read the manga who's watching this, if you have read the manga, let me know if they do get together or if it's still one of those things where it doesn't happen. So kind of she pushes him over and he falls into this water, and she's like, oh no, what have I done? And you can see how the fact that she turns around and says, she knows that she's been mean. Why isn't he fighting back? And I would love to know, but you get kind of a backstory to show, and you kind of sympathize with him, where he's been a nice person all this time and he's always been bullied, so this is nothing to him. So he's kind of taken it on himself, which I felt really bad for him. I really thought that he would come out of his shell, but he didn't, and I'm just like, okay. So I just kind of really want to become his friend and protect him and tell all these people to disappear. I'd love to be there just to make sure that he's okay. But yeah, to begin with, I thought that this anime was fun. I feel like I'm going to kind of enjoy it, but I'm going to be getting angry at it at the same time. But for majority of it, it wasn't what I was expecting. And I know in the next two episodes, the next two episodes as well, it's different as well. I can't wait to talk about it. So this is going to be a weekly thing. But I am going to leave it there. What are your thoughts on this? Have you seen the anime? Have you read the manga? And is it the exact same thing together? Let me know down below in the comments. If you like this sort of content and you want to see more, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as that cheeky notification bell to be notified when more videos drop. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.
チャンネルをサポートしてくれてありがとうございます。チャンネル登録、高評価お願いします。